Hey, welcome to Sam Outside. I'm Sam and I'm outside. Uh, a bit of a milestone today. It's been 20 weeks. That's right, 20 weeks since I walked out off the end of this dock and walked out across Heart Lake and made my way along the far shore. And for one reason or another, I pulled out this device and recorded my first video. Um, Earlier that day wasn't even consideration. And it was during the walk from the house to the dock here that I thought, well, let's just at least shoot the video, right? It was a plan, it was an aspiration, something I thought about doing. Um, no concept of where this would go. This is the 100th video. I've done so much learning. I've gone back and watched that first video a couple of times, the welcome video, and um, I did mention that I had some thoughts about the content I was going to create. Some of it has come through to fruition. Some of it I've yet to record, but it's still on the list. Um, I was an avid YouTube consumer. I fixed my washing machine a couple times by watching some videos. Just things about gardening and planting. Even some dog stuff. Being out here twice a day with the Indiana Bones, there's some nuggets in there, but mostly just for entertainment. Maybe half of it for learning, and without any really thought, rhyme, reason, shot my first video. And the amount of YouTube consumption I've had since then, it's been tenfold. A lot of it has been about being a YouTube creator and minimal investment. I have not spent a lot of time or energy in working on the quality of videos, but I plan to. Editing, not so much, but I need to. Um, Even just the thumbnails, all right? Uh, the investment so far has been, the wireless mics and this stick to keep this way out here. I have shot a number of videos that never got posted for one reason or another. Sometimes the storage capacity on this device just didn't work through. Sometimes the videos be halfway through, and it was so cold this winter that the device just froze. And other times it was just so windy, there was no audio. It was just just white noise. It was terrible. Um, and then there were times where I had a plan. All right, got out, reached in my pocket, forgot the phone. Well, no video. Um, most of the time, I'm just out here sharing what I see, what I find, recent learnings. And I've had to do a lot of learning. I've gone back and I had to reread a lot of my training, a lot of my notes, and a lot of lessons from my forest therapy training. And so that's been, a relearning's been meaningful. I've enjoyed that. But most of the time, I go out with this device and I've just made a habit of throwing in the microphone, carrying this stick, and sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't. But it's been a real learning. So thank you very much for watching. And if you're not already, I encourage you, start creating, right? It takes minimal effort. I posted my first video, didn't even know where it was, didn't have a clue where it was. It was just like out there in the universe. And I had asked my children for help. And I didn't even know shorts were a thing. I shot my first video that was under 3 minutes, posted it, couldn't find it. I didn't know that shorts were a separate thing. And so I've been learning a lot about YouTube. Um, yeah, I've got more subscribers than I thought, right? More than people I know. They're all over the world. It is exhilarating to get a comment from somewhere halfway across the planet from someone who's um, connected and commented on a video. Just amazing. And the community has been really good. I've reached out to a couple, how-tos and some other content creators, and the feedback and the encouragement has been amazing. Family, friends who have watched the content, the feedback has been amazing. Please, it's so simple. Just you're on your device half the day anyway. You record a video, post it. If you don't like it, you can take it down, but start creating. All right, it's feeds my creative process, and I'm doing a lot of learning, which is something I had this time last year. I would have lost good money that I'd be making this video and that I've done the learning and be doing the things I'm doing on YouTube. Right? Zero cost entry, especially for the first little bit. Microphone stand. You might even already have them for one reason or another, but I am looking forward to returning to the content that I said in my first video, content that I said I'd be creating, right? I want to get back into that. I'm still committed to the idea of sharing some of what I know about 25 years of working in camping and outdoor education, some campcraft stuff, some bushcrafts, right? Some fire, some shelter, a little bit more about the dog, and of course, just regular observations I find, happenstance in the forest, a little bit of animal tracking, a little bit of harvesting. Mushroom season is going to be a fun one. And again, please, if you've got thoughts, subjects that you think would be worth watching, just let me know. Just drop it in the comments, or if you go to my information, there's a place where you can find my email. You feel free to do that as well. But yeah, I'd appreciate that. It's been a lot of fun. This is number 100, and it's been 20 weeks. So that's about, on average, about 5 videos a week. Just unplanned, unscripted, just me out here. I maybe have a handful of videos that I've taken notes for. I apologize. Maybe I should be more prepared, but I'm learning. All right. And thanks for being part of that learning. Thanks for being part of this YouTube adventure with me. Look forward to hearing and seeing the next 100. The important thing is I'm doing it outside. You should be outside as often as you can, doing your own thing. Just go outside in nature. It's good for you. All right. Thanks for watching.